Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Professional Development Guy. Today we're going to talk about, is your SOP consistent? Is your standard operating procedure consistent? Is it consistent? Do your employees even know what the standard operating procedure is? Do they know? Your employees have to know this like the back of their hand. They have to know the standard operating procedure. Is it consistent though? That is the key. Is it based on what type of customer you're dealing with or who you're dealing with? Is there any consistency there? When you don't have consistency in your standard operating procedure, that causes so much confusion within your employees, within your staff, within your business. Because now your employees don't know when to do the standard operating procedure. Because you've done it done it differently one time from one customer than you did the other customer, and it was the same situation. So we have to eliminate a lot of confusion, and also eliminate the confusion within inside of our customers, because they talk and they remember how business was done with them before, right? Or they might have heard how business was done with someone else. So we have to stay consistent with that. I always say frequent trainings always help with that, because it helps keep the standard operating procedures fresh in everyone's mind within inside of the company. And if there's any modification, any changes that need to be done, it could be done because the employees will bring it to your attention, right? It's going to be the key to providing that great customer service, because standard operating procedure is how you actually service your customers. And that's when you're talking about customer service. Remember, it's not the greeting. The greeting is part of it, but that's not it. You have to be willing to have consistent standard operating procedures. And it has to be clear, meaning they have to understand it. You have to understand it, number one. Your employees have to be able to understand it. Your customers have to understand it, right? Everyone needs to be understand, and it needs to be able to be conveyed clearly. A clear message on how we as a company do our business. It shouldn't be any confusion, no confusion at all, particularly with your employees. They should know. They should not have to second guess on how we're going to do this time, because it should already be in place. It should become a part of the culture of your business. This is just the way we do business. It should be an understanding. At a certain point, it needs to be an understanding. Yeah, this is how we do business, and everyone understands that. We don't sway away from this. Yes, we make modifications sometimes. Yeah, we might have some leniency in there sometimes, but the way we do it, that doesn't change. That doesn't change. Let's stay consistent with our standard operating procedure. Let's stay consistent with it with our customers. Let's stay consistent with it with our employees. Let's stay consistent with it with our business and ourselves, so we can develop the culture that we want, right? We all want that culture, but we have to develop that culture. It doesn't just happen. You have to develop it. And it is developed through consistency. Consistency. Folks, this has been your Professional Development Guy. I'd like to thank you for joining us. Please continue to subscribe and share the video. And if you like, hit the thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions or topics that you would like for us to discuss, please feel free to leave it in the YouTube section. Once again, this has been your Professional Development Guy. Thank you for joining us each and every week. I want you all to have a super fantastic week. Be safe and take care.